For the second half. Let's head back to the commentary box to rejoin Marty Morrissey and Michael Duigan.
Thank you very much, Michael. Yes, direct from the Met Office there, Michael Lester. There is a little mist falling here in Semple Stadium, but as he said, it's likely to pass off. No changes on either side. We've a crowd of 35,375. When you consider that the capacity is 55,000, it's small enough for a Munster hurling final. Ball in down far is John Milan. Owen Cadigan right beside it. Typical pose, Milan makes an angle, scores his third point. He's the only one of the Waterford forward line to score from play. Kevin Moran, Malumphey, Walsh or O'McGrath have yet to score.
Yeah, and a brilliant score there, Marty. You know, if you're coaching any young forward, that's it. Head back across where the space is and off his left side again over the bar. Interesting there from the puck out. It's the first time I've ever seen a centre back winning a throw in. They're supposed to be back outside the 70-yard line. Brick Walsh picked up the throw in there and straight into John Milan over the bar.
Puck out by Donald O'Cusick, comes down towards Ben O'Connor. Declan Prendergast with him. Flicked outside, fires Shane O'Sullivan. Shane Walsh, 14 on his back, but he's playing at right half. This is indeed Shane Walsh. Looks like he was taken out of it by Ronan Curran, and it could well be, wouldn't be a surprise to me anyway, if Johnny Ryan gave the Cork centre back a yellow card for that. No, he's not giving him actually a yellow card. Would you have given him a yellow card, Michael?
We'll have another look at it here now. Shane Walsh, very clever here, just flicked the ball on. I think he stood his ground really more than anything. I probably wouldn't give him a yellow card.
Okay.
No.
Referee is correct.
But I was just going to say Shane Walsh hasn't been in the game much, but he is a clever hurler, and you know, just there, great awareness there, you know, to flick it on, and important. You know, I think it was a Gerald saying half time. Points are big today, low scoring game. Every point, you know, has to be put over.
Referee having another word with his umpires. I have to say, I don't see that much happening with Osaki, to be honest with you.
Osaki's down the other end now, but he was doing a lot of complaining even at half time going off, but I didn't really see anything going on. You know, if you want to play full forward at county level, you have to get used to a little bit of attention.
There's nothing going on in either square. Free by Owen Kelly, and that is over the bar. Four points for the left half forward, all of them from frees.
A great start to the second half by Waterford now, and they'll be looking to kick on from here.
Donald Oakes puck out, picked up by Richie Foley, continues to work hard. Shane O'Neill got a touch to it and then continues on to vacuum up any loose ball. Far as Cathal Naughton did well to win that particular exchange, considering he was under pressure. Down far is Pat Horgan. Well picked up by Tony Brown. Straight down the middle. Batted away over first Shane Walsh. Under a little bit of pressure from Brian Murphy. Gets it inside for his own Kelly. Good score. It's his first from play, fifth in all, and he becomes the second Waterford hurler to score from play, joining John Milan.
Yeah, Marty, and you know, great wing forward play there. He travelled about 50 yards to take that pass. He saw the thing develop, and you know, he left this wing here and travelled 40, 50 yards across the field and on the run over the bar. Great score.
Puck out by Donald Logue, picked up here by Tom Kenny. Good run on the turn. Far better play in the second half, and Tom Kenny joins his teammate Cathal Naughton on the score sheet. Both midfielders between them now have scored 3 points.
Yeah, and he does this an awful lot. You know, he's a great athlete and a super score off his hurl there over the bar. And as you say, a much better second half, much brighter start, and both teams now really starting to hurl.
Into the centre to Kevin Moran, chased by Ronan Curran. Oh, that is beautiful. Much better out of Kevin Moran, much better hurling already in the second half. Look at the stick work here. It's the balance. It's to be able to control the slither on the hurley. He was making an angle without putting it back into his hand. He hit it absolutely smack on.
He did, Marty, and I was complimenting Owen Kelly a minute ago on a great run he made, but he didn't run at all that time with Kevin Moran. Left him a bit isolated, and he had to do it the hard way, and a great score off his hurl again.
And this time Dunlow goes for distance. Brick Walsh. Ball goes long for as John Malone. Taken off his stick by John Gardner. Here's Owen McGrath. That a free? That a foul? No.
Yeah.
There's a follow on and Owen McGrath is injured. John Gardner tripped over him as in a hot pursuit for possession. We'll see it again in a moment. Owen McGrath is now back on his feet. Carl Nocton calling for it. Sean O'Halpine. Nice little jink to his left. Makes an angle. Gives it long towards younger brother Asaki. Gathers the ball cleanly. Fouled by Liam Lawler. And that's a free in for Cork.
Yeah, you see Owen McGrath coming across here onto the ball. I thought it was a free there, and Gardner going out now. In fairness to John Gardner, he was just trying to, he actually, Owen McGrath got up into his way when he was trying to jump. He was trying to jump over him clearly.
Nothing in that incident involving Owen McGrath and John Gardner, but there was enough for the referee to show a yellow card. It would appear possibly Declan Prendergast or Liam Lawler. We'll confirm that for you. This free going to be taken by Ben O'Connor. Scored 5 times against Tipperary, remember, 3 of those from frees. 3 times against Limerick, and 1 of those was from a free. And this one is from a free as well. It's his second. From the sideline comes the news that the yellow card actually is for Owen Murphy. That's the Waterford right corner back. Here's Declan Prendergast, willing to run at the Cork defence. Dropping this in, and Dunlow opted to let it go wide.
Yeah, he came up the field against Clare and scored 3 great points in the second half of the last day, and he'd be disappointed with that one.
Playing a lot better, Declan Prendergast out on the wing. The shackles of playing full-back obviously lifted.
That's right, yeah, he's a fine player, fine athlete.
Stephen Malumphey, that's nice play. Dunlow Cusick comes off his goal line and almost lost control of it. I might have been having palpitations, but I'm sure Dunlow wasn't. Down fires Owen Murphy, challenge from Isaki, it's from behind, but referee says continue on. Tony Brown to Murphy, under pressure. Linesman is waving his flag. Richie Foley has the slither, but it's a line ball, it would appear, for Cork.
Yeah, and great work by the Cork forwards there. We were complimenting the Waterford players in the first half for chasing, but it was 4 Cork players chased that and closed it down and eventually won the line ball.
Change of boot here for Niall McCarthy. This is what happened.
Yeah, the linesman, no doubt, he just dropped the ball out over the line. See Niall McCarthy putting on the 6 studs now because the drop of rain there is after making it very slippy on the surface.
Good ball, dangerous. Curl goes up, ball comes down. Waterford under pressure, Tony Brown. Carl Nocton. John Gardner calling for it back here. Hits it beautifully. It's his second point in the Munster final. And a bit like the minor match between Clare and Waterford, this second half is way better than the first.
It is, and that's one of the features of John Gardner. Well, he's a very complete wing back, but he's a great long range striker. If you give him room like that, he's going to punish you.
Sean O'Halpine getting some physio there. Declan O'Sullivan from Blackrock and his team. Dr. Con Murphy is indicating that Sean Og is in trouble here. And already there is a change. Substitute is being warmed up. It would appear that Raymond Ryan is going to be introduced. He normally plays midfield or indeed in the half-back line for his club Sarsfields.
You could see Tom Kenny going back, or Sean Og looks to be in big trouble. Looks like a hamstring and looks like he's going off.
Disappointment for Sean O'Halpine. Ray Ryan is on. Whether this is temporary or permanent, we'll keep you informed. Puck out, comes straight down the middle. Referee blows the whistle for the foul. Just inside the Waterford 65-metre line. Jerry O'Connor took the knock, seemed to fall awkwardly. It seems to be a leg problem, as you can see.
Yeah, I thought he got a tap in the hand when he passed the ball, but obviously not. It looks like he's